Messy Iowa caucuses leave cash-poor candidates scrambling. Manchester, New Hampshire, AP. The Iowa caucuses weren't just a colossal political mess. They were a massive money drain for Democratic presidential contenders who poured millions of dollars into a contest so marred by technical glitches that its ultimate outcome will be marked with an asterisk. That's forced a reassessment of political strategy born of financial necessity for candidates strapped for money. It has also created a predatory environment for stronger candidates trying to pick off donors of weaker ones. And then there is the case of Michael Bloomberg, the billionaire former New York City mayor who is funding his own campaign and holding something that has come to be called a fundraiser rather than a fundraiser. He merely is asking for support from donors to other candidates rather than asking them to write his campaign a check. The chase for campaign money always runs in parallel to the primary calendar, but at this stage of the race, candidates' finances can be a ready proxy for the state of their political strength. That's placed an even bigger spotlight on New Hampshire, where many of the cash-poor candidates were trying to raise money in between campaign stops ahead of the February 11th primary. As results from Monday's Iowa caucuses were still being tabulated, former Vice President Joe Biden and Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, who both trailed in the state, shifted their money around, canceled ad buys and sent out emails pleading for donations ahead of Friday's debate. We'll keep this brief. If we don't hit our $600,000 debate fundraising goal by tomorrow night, we could enter the New Hampshire, get out the vote, weekend without the resources that we need to succeed, Biden's campaign said in a fundraising email. Biden, who has low cash reserves and has struggled to raise money, has pegged his bid for the nomination on his appeal in more diverse states that follow New Hampshire. But after a poor showing in predominantly white Iowa, he's being squeezed. Pete Buttigieg, the former South Bend, Indiana, mayor who did quite well in Iowa, has been reaching out to past Biden donors to gauge their interest in jumping ship. Bloomberg's fundraiser tactic is targeting on-the-fence donors whom Biden needs and who could further hinder his fundraising efforts. Donors panic. Supporters panic, said Ian Sams, who was the primary spokesman for California Senator Kamala Harris before she bowed out of the 2020 presidential race after struggling to raise money. The challenge is convincing supporters that panic is not the wisest reaction and that they should keep faith in the plan that they've been outlining for a year. Although no winner has been declared in Iowa, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders appeared to be the victor in the race to replenish his bank account. Sanders, for more on this story, visit the news article link.